Oh, right, yeah, we want the combat there. Well, I suppose, yeah, you're going to be moving in there, we'll move in the other infantry over here, start pushing along the border. Should be alright. Okay, we've got 2 fighting, 2 advancing down south. We've got a full corps of infantry moving in here. And that's going to take a while. And then, have we got on? No, we haven't got on a lot of troops up here yet. Still got a lot of moving to do, plus we've got a lot of headquarters in here now. But yeah, we're definitely in a bit more peaceful period of this war, or this conflict. Send in 1 there. And these 2 over here, we're going to maybe send in one of the mountaineers across the river. We can send in another mountaineer over there. Can't move in there, that's good. We'll leave 1 over here as a bit of a reserve at least. Do we have... Oh, I don't think we have a bomber radius. I mean, we've got Tashkent over here, but that's way too far away. Yeah, that is quite far. Won't be able to do much about that. I mean, I suppose what I could do... I could bring in the bombers from here. Where was it? Valencia. Let's go ahead and bring you down to Irkutsk or something. Yeah, that'll probably do. Right, so that is... we're taking Lena. Let's see, is that... Oh, yeah, well, that's a counter-attack. They got piercing out of 29, we got armor of 49, so I think we're going to be alright there, aside from a lot of bombardment that they might be doing. Which, let's be honest, they probably will be. Can we get 4 already in there? I suppose what we're going to do is we're going to put in a group over here. I'm not going to put any general on that one, because this is going to be reserves. It's going to put under that, and you're going to act as a reserve there, as both day and night. So we can keep the planes operational a bit more. We've got pretty darn good speed on these planes, that's for sure. I'm thinking, okay, the radius is 650 kilometers per hour, so in about half an hour they can go anywhere within their radius, basically. At least in theory. Which, to be fair, for an intercepting plane is probably not a bad thing. Yeah, we can attack there. Is this is part of Massa's army? That's part of Massa's army. So we've got some Masani's divisions mixed up in here, don't we? Not in there. Not in there. No, well, we've got 1 over here. So I think, yeah, no, I think those are all accounted for now. Okay, we've taken a bit of casualties on one of these divisions already. I'm not entirely sure we can dislodge them in here right now. Because a lot of our troops are relatively light. Or, well, a lot of Taz's army is relatively light. And I want to buy some metal, okay. Yeah, but, oh, tungsten surplus level 4, okay, excellent. Just what we wanted. So heart attacks are now plus 20%. A bit of rare materials, not that we needed those all that much, because we're still getting, how much? 425 extra? 900 metals and over 2000 energy. And we got 2200 IC, wow. And we still got the looming, or lingering lend-lease from Finland of 0 IC, because Finland doesn't exist anymore. So has the Spanish Republic arrived into the list here? No. Oh, there we go. Spanish Republic. I mean, not that we're gonna do anything with them other than eventually conquer them. Yeah, we've got 2 carriers. Excellent. That's all of it. We could maybe get another 2 groups for the carriers then. Raise your carrier. And rebase the carrier. I suppose... Oh, right, I remember now. We got the carrier aircraft over here, which is part of our fleet. Can't do much. Can we... Yeah, we can rebase over there, hopefully. And then combine it to the other group. So we can use this air group for something else, because the particular air wing, or the carrier, got sank by the Spanish at one point or another. Bit of a shame, but I mean, they are probably the first nation that has sunk a Romanian carrier. Oh. Where is this one? I have a feeling that it's down here, isn't it? Yep. I forgot to take the division off from the attack. Or was that a second division that is? Okay, I'm just gonna cancel these attacks. There's still... Oh yeah, there's the division from Yushu as well. I'm just gonna let them attack me. Which they are gonna be doing immediately. But that way they'll take the casualties, attacking into mountains. Oh, and repair rate goes up. Excellent. Nero and Trajan have been laid. Okay. I can name that way. I believe we got another carrier that hasn't been named yet. Yeah, we got Barnard, but let's just rename this one first. At least there's only one carrier. Yeah, that's true. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, that was a bit of a typo in there. And Barnard, we're going to name it into... Yeah, we're going to name it Hadrian. There we go, so we've got total 4 different carriers in this fleet right now. Attacking penalty of 200%. That's a bit rough, but of course that's just the reserve fleet. We'll be splitting that into smaller groups whenever we need to. I don't think we'll be using a lot of our fleet against the Japanese though. Mostly because we don't really have an easy way to bring the fleets in, is the problem. I just spaced a little early there. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, we do need definitely more light ships. We do have some light ships underway. I mean, we got some of the... Yeah, we got some light cruisers in here. We don't have a lot of destroyers underway, do we? Unless we have some down here. Submarines. Another 2 carriers up there. A lot of air wings. No, we don't have a lot of destroyers. Okay, let's go ahead and... We got pretty darn good designs for them already, I think. Put in like at least 10. Probably get more later, but get started with some of the productions there. Okay, so the enemy is kind of giving up on that one. We're pushing through there. We've got the kind of regular infantry going through there. Might be, with the regular infantry, might be able to break through that one. But having some air force over here would be quite preferable. We did bring in the bombers, didn't we? So how long of a radius do they have? 1600. Oh. I mean, that's not too bad. How about we do some warm-up over here by doing some logistical bombing for a little bit, just to make sure that we take away their supplies. Which, okay, they are basically out of supplies. Just checking, how's their morale doing? They've got 50 almost, so we'll just stop that for a little bit. Let them... We'll just keep that in there for at least another week or 2. In-game week or 2, not out of game, of course. Let's go ahead and move you there. So we've got 3 divisions in here. We'll need to kind of clear out a lot of this area. Is that... That's probably out of... Yeah, that's probably level 1 infrastructure there. Right, another thing that I might want to do, just in case, is get some raiders in here. put that to the top of the list. And maybe all the air bases as well. So that's going to allow us to bring in a bit more bombers in, and that's going to speed up things quite drastically, I would say. Right, we are under attack over here, but that's not going to be a problem. We've got the mechanized troops there clearing out areas left and right and center. Did we... Well, we might not want to take both of these out at the same time. These are moving in. You can move down there. I think there is infrastructure over here, if I remember correctly. But then over here somewhere there is a gap where they can't go through. Or maybe it's like that one that they can't go through. And then... Well, actually, I can... Okay, so that one they can go through. These they can't enter into. And then these they can't enter into either. There's a gap over... Yeah, there's a gap over there. And there. So these are the two northern gaps. At the front there. So if we can kind of cut them off... Oh, if we can cut them off over here. I mean, they can still get through... Minjiang. But that's going to be a long way around to get the troops going around that area, if need be. So that might be something to aim for. Ooh, we're going to get another graphite nuclear reactor in a few days. I don't think that's actually going to increase the nuke production speed, though. Although it is now 0.36 per month. We've still got plenty of work to do on that regard. Yeah, and we've got another 2 cores from Mastani moving north. Are these going to the same... No, well, not quite the same province, but it's not a large difference, I do admit. Right, well, should be running pretty low on supplies there. I mean, we know that they've basically run out of supplies by now. Are we... Oh yeah, we're having some bombing over there. I suppose what I could do, I could switch the logistical bombing task for something else, like... If we are attacking in there, then let's go ahead and do some ground attack there. For a little bit. That might be... I mean, we know how good these can be. Well, ooh, we took a bit of damage there. But we did also do pretty decent damage on the... Oh, and we got air combat in here. We got the... Ooh, wow, those jet bombers do a massive damage. Did they actually survive back home? Oh, we lost one of them. That's a bit of a bummer. Right, well, let's go ahead and send this one down. I suppose we'll start gathering up the troops in Goldman now. Well, whenever they are freed up by the... or relieved from duty by Master's army. Is there... Right, so we don't... We do actually know that there's no infrastructure in here. Interesting. Well, yeah, I suppose we kind of knew that already. Could we take this one? Or that one? Both of them are mountains, so not necessarily. But this one's probably something that we can attack it a little bit easier. So we're going to utilize Taz's troops over here for one last push. So 4 of them, and I suppose what I can even do is maybe send in some bombers on that. No, not that one. This one. Ground attack. Just break through there. It's mostly headquarters though, isn't it? Oh, airfield control tower, okay. Airbrake maintenance. Oh, there we go. We're going to invest in the tungsten mines now. Not too expensive. I believe molybdenum is the only thing that we need to buy at this stage. I'm pretty sure that there's no one that is selling it. In sufficient numbers, anyway. Let's postpone the trades for a month. We'll have a look at them later. Oh, we got a bit of an air combat over here. There's a lot of fighters over there. Alright, well, that's not good news. Are we getting through here? I would say no. We'll stop that combat then. And you, how about you just get back home? Because these are not quite as quick as the others, but sure. I mean, I suppose that's the top speed. It might not be the full speed. Depends on the weather and all that. 2 more days for the nuclear reactor. On an airstrip. A few other things. A lot of victories coming along now. That defense is going fine. Also control as Romania. Yep. We can do that solo, technically speaking. Let's have a look. Where is it again? The text. So, the German Third Reich surrender to Romania. The war in Europe is over, and it's time to talk about the restoration of order and the reconstruction of Europe. Heads of Great Britain the heads of Great Britain, the USA, and the Soviet Union arrived at Potsdam to discuss that issue. Well, I mean, Soviet Union doesn't exist anymore, so there's that. Yeah, we got a nice victory in defense over here. Oh, right, we got some more troops. Yeah, these can just move in down this way. Yeah, across the river while we can. These two are going to attack there, you're going to attack across the river. You... Oh, right, well. Let's send in 2 over there. The other 3 can move further north. We're going to do the Bucharest Conference. Possibly. As well, every time that I open that event, there's a small risk that I will accidentally accept that offer. Get across there. Oh, right, we took that on. Oh, we might be able to kind of encircle some troops here. If we hold them back for long enough, which we might be able to. And now with all the text, the Japanese, well, at least the Japanese infantry seems to be strong enough that they will hold on until we are kind of ready to shatter them, so to speak. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we've got some troops going in there. You could maybe go in there as well. And I suppose these can just push through. We're going to get to the airfield hopefully soon. And these two are just light infantry. We're going to use a bit of a mechanized unit over here to support. Because in Germany, users felt you can use can accept the status quo or go away. Pretty much. Oh, well, we've got some troops over here nearby. Should not be an issue. So we've got 2100 IC in production. I mean, that's not too bad. We've got still tons and tons of infrastructure underway. But like, eventually I'm just going to have a massive highway going between Romania and probably Vladivostok. Once we've taken Manchuria and all that, we'll be able to kind of flatten the curve in there, so to speak. Just go through that. Oh, right, yeah. We've got a few more divisions over here that could be sent. Well, actually, let's just send them to Golmud first. That's going to be regular divisions, so that's actually going to be making quite a difference on the sort of. Well, it's like not get them to Golmud yet. We'll get a little bit closer, but that should be making a bit of difference on the kind of manual combats that we might be having in here. Nope. Okay. The enemy fighters are a bit too numerous in here. I'm just going to have to pull you back. To start repairing. Yeah, I suppose now we're getting into radius where they got their support, we do not. So Golmud, congratulations, you're going to get an airfield. Among a dozen other places, but, you know. Let's have a look at the situation over here again. Are they... Oh, yeah, they're pretty low on supplies. You know what, we're just going to give them a few more days. Oh, and there we go, we got a lot of infrastructure done. There we go, so we cut these off, we're going to get over there, we got you, I suppose. So I'm just going to give a support attack over there. Yeah, they are losing organization quickly, we're going to be getting troops over here shortly. That one's going to hold on for now, these can start pushing forward into Manchuria. Oh, actually... Well, these are mostly Mus's army, aren't they? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, they're just going to push into Manchuria then through here. We'll just leave a little bit troops on the border here until Mastani's troops can kind of catch up to that. But they got a lot more work to do right now. Especially since they still need to kind of stop the enemy advances further and further north. Which, to be fair, there's not too much. These seems to be focusing a lot more to the northeast rather than northwest. So it kind of works in our favor. But yeah, we're getting this. I mean, luckily these are also not very high tier units. There's like one military police unit in here. There's some garrisons with some detachments. I mean, they're just garrison detachments in the first place. So yeah, it's not too bad. Are you giving support attack? Yes. Yes, you are. Well, that's good. So these are going to be surrendering soon. That's going to be... Oh, export aluminum to South Africa. Sure. We got a battle cruiser about to be done. Well, not about to be done, but that's going to be done in September. Also going to get a super heavy carrier or super carrier in December. How is our carrier practical, by the way? It's now 10.4. That's not too bad. The capital ship practical is still 1.4, so there's quite a bit of room to improve there. But once we get the battle cruiser, that's probably going to speed up the battleships that we have around here that are underway. We've got a few heavy cruisers and a super heavy battleship, actually. And then we got lots and lots of carriers. Also going to get some more transports. I should probably get the... Okay, this doesn't bode well. Yeah, no, that's a crash. Well, we did have an autosave at the start of the month. It was a bit of a long autosave, so we missed lost about 2.5 weeks. But I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that off camera. I'm also going to do a bit of the kind of sort of administration duties on this, like just to organize a lot of the troops, maybe shuffle around some of the channels and that sort of stuff.